So I wanted to give a little highlight on improving urban soil, because as we know that soil is an important resource for plant growth and so for food supply and for animal and human life. Also, soil is a low building resource and considered by the most a non-renewable resource. So that's why we want to pay attention to that, and try to preserve as much as possible. Right now, Italy is experiencing not really healthy urban sprawl, as many dwellers in the inner areas are leaving because they are right now in low attractive areas, and that is due mainly because of some natural disaster happened in the past, such as like earthquakes or even landslide and this kind of phenomena. So they are currently moving to the closest urban areas, but this phenomena is not happening in a proper way, and especially this phenomena is giving some stress to the soil, and oftentimes hydraulic disasters are going on. So for this, we want to avoid that, and we will see how we can evaluate and requalificate these abandoned areas, such as abandoned mines or just like inner areas. So what we can do and what has been tested now is that based on different kind of soil, we can have different soil indicators. But for urban soil, the one that has been proved the most effective is about soil organic matter, that we can see here the acronym SOM, and we will see why, but mostly because of just been, for carbon sequestration and
there in 1990. You too.
I'm getting some feedback. Please mute your mics.
Okay. So that's why we can, it's the measure of soil capacity to store and supply essential nutrients such as elements like magnesium, phosphorus, nitrogen, and so on, and also to retain toxic elements. So we want to go on looking at some successful case history that consists of some applied methods in urban soil. The first one I've been looking at is the one of deshealing case, mainly by revegetating the soil, just with shrub planting and proper irrigation. And these have been proved to that is especially effective to optimize runoff and water runoff, and also to improve soil stability, and so to prevent erosion. Another case is the one of the carbon amendment in California, especially with biochar and biosolids, input to the soil, and that has been approved of an effective increase of the soil organic matter index, so extremely positive. Another story that I found, that I personally find it beautiful, is about the linkage between the urban and peri-urban area in the Rome city and the community, because in the latest years, some activities to inform and to involve the urban dweller has been done, and this has positive effects, not only in terms of transparency, but also to build a stronger community. And so that's the first step, I think, must be taken, because everybody has to be aware. And here I leave some references. And what I've noticed by looking at all these articles and yes, scientific articles, is that many researchers are complaining about lack of the systemic information and data acquisition. And so in my opinion, my personal opinion, what I think we can do is to improve geographic informatics system to build interrelated network among different kind of scientists with different background. For instance, microbiologists or pedologists and so on. And that was everything for me, and I just want to thank you for your attention.